Listen to this. How many people will this unit give water to? And I'll answer that question since I asked it. Does anybody know by chance how much water we need to not only survive but thrive each day? Does anybody know the number? How much water do you need to thrive each day? Anybody know?
Half your ounces in body weight.
What, how much?
Your body weight divided by 2 ounces.
Good gracious, that's complicated. That's probably accurate, but I'm going to give you a bona fide, worldwide, global answer. This is what you need, and this is an important number that I'm giving you, and it's proven in every country by everybody. What we need to survive and thrive is 64 ounces of water per day. That's generic across the board. Little guy, big guy, it may vary a little bit, but your formula is 64 ounces. That is 8 8-ounce glasses. Now the older people will remember the doctor that was on there with the stethoscope with 8 ounces of glass, 8 8-ounce glasses. Say, drink your water. Does anybody remember that commercial? I do, from years ago.
Now wait a minute, I want you to have everybody hold their hand up that drinks 8 ounces of that.
You see, you're exactly right. Very few of us drink that much water. So, it's important, this guy does. He can sweat out 64 ounces in the next 30 minutes. I mean, he looks like a horse. All right, listen to me. This is an important number because it'll really give you some good figures on which to run. Because what this machine does is it really does save lives. Honest to God, it just really does. So we want to position these machines in places where they can be most advantageously used. So let's do some numbers. Half a gallon a day. Does everybody agree with that? Sure. Believe me, it's real. Whether you agree or not, I would say it's real. It's the number. The machine produces 20 to 25 gallons per hour on 54 watts. 35,000 times more powerful than chlorine. So what that means is the unit running will give 40 to 50 people per hour all the water they need for the day. That's a pretty good figure.
Absolutely.
Now, why is it 20 to 25 gallons? Why do I have such a broad range in there? Actually, the pump motor is 30 gallons per hour, but I've derated it because it's pushing through all those filters. But why would it be 20 to 25? How much particulate is in the water? If we're pulling water out of the lake that formed after Tropical Storm Jeanne in 2004, when I first brought these units in, that water's got a lot of debris and particles in it, so it's not going to give you 25 gallons an hour, but it will probably give you 18 to 20 if it's real muddy. But since I'm mentioning that, what happens when we do have real muddy water? We designed and built this little unit. By the way, I've got a 501c3 nonprofit that I formed in 1978 when I came to Haiti. Okay? Nonprofit Air Mobile Ministries. Lived here, had kids born here, adopted kids from here, got scars from here. But I also have a corporation called Cartridge Source of America that has been supporting NASA for the last 13 years with their toner cartridges, and now NASA wants to put that into space. Plus we do other things. But my manufacturing company makes this. So I've got a nonprofit company and I've got a for-profit company. By the way, my profit company pays my salary. I haven't drawn a penny of salary out of Air Mobile Ministries in 13 years. So I do what I'm doing right now just because I love it. It's very cool. It's a lot of fun. Now, what do we do when there's a lot of debris in the water? We use a ditch filter. We designed this around this. This filter right here is the most common filter on the planet. I've found these in about 35 countries. And they're dirt cheap. It's a spun fiber filter that goes in common filter. I designed this around this because I wanted people to be able to have access to them. They're also dirt cheap. A couple of bucks. Okay? This will take the debris out. It's not going to do any, well, it doesn't do anything toward the real purification. That's the real purifier. It just slows the debris down so that you don't have to clean the ceramic filter as often, which means your ceramic filter will last longer. Okay? So that's our ditch filter. And that's what we use when we've got real muddy water. I'd encourage you to only use this in real emergencies. Like, let me show you something that's important. Okay, we're running the unit. And we've got a bucket of water, or we've got a drum, and what happens when the drum gets empty? Watch it, watch right here. I just introduced air to the machine. Now I'm going to let it really get saturated with air. It's sucking a lot of air now, and it's kind of pushing the air out. Now watch what's going to happen. I'm going to put it back in, and it will reprime itself in time. But I'm going to show you, Pastor, I need to get right. There's a gray collar there that you must depress. That's the only complication in this. And I've got a little tool. If, however, you lose a little tool, God has given you a little tool right here, 2 fingers. All you do is push on this end and pull with the other end, and that burps the valve. And believe me, people around the world have done this without any problem. So we put it back in, and I just burp the valve. I've got a little tool. Pull it now, Pastor. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Facile. It just comes out real easy. You must depress the collar. Okay? Not a big deal. Even if you pull it all apart, you just stick them back together. That's the beauty of John Guest Fittings.